It's always a pleasure to join you right here on this side talk. My name is Julius Momo, and definitely we've been having quite a moment when we are talking about our shows. This is a show that talks about the church and the society and, at large, and we're glad that you could join us this time. From wherever you're watching us, maybe it's a morning, maybe it's afternoon, but what I know in Nairobi, it's an evening, and it's a little bit cloudy. You can keep home. Welcome. My name is Julius Momo. And in studio, I'm not alone. I'm with Pasi, who will help me to talk about a number of topics. Pasi, karibu sana.
Thank you, Julius, and our viewers. We welcome you again for this wonderful talk. You know, in the society today, we need more of talking, dialoguing on matters affecting us in day-to-day life. And I'm very grateful because of this moment we are talking about raising godly children in a changing world. And I believe wherever you are watching us from, your view, your comment, your contribution, it means a lot in this discussion. So we ask you to follow us, to like us as we move on and to learn more together.
Definitely.
Thank you.
And on our previous episode, we talked about good parenting and bad parenting, and I think that is where we concluded at. And most of the people were asking, how do you know that you're doing your parenting? I saw an interesting question where someone was asking, for example, if you are a teacher and you have a kid whom you meet in the same school and you stay together with that child. And I did not want us to go to the direction of the pastor, where the pastorship ends. But I think I picked that one because you're a pastor, you have a kid. Sometimes unaweza ongea ujipate uko mahali pabaya. So if I'm a teacher and I have a kid or I'm raising a young person comes to the school where I teach and we go home together, where does teacherhood stop and where does parenthood start?
That's a good question. I tend to feel that if you are the teacher as well as the parent, you are in a better place and you are good in parenting your own generation. As I had said earlier, in parenting, parents are visionaries. They can visualize what they want their children to become in their old age.
Yes.
And you see, through the stages of life from childhood all the way to adulthood, it is a life and it's a process of learning. And in learning, we learn by observation, influence, and literal teaching. And you see, what the teacher as a parent who is teaching his child in school ought to know, it's that in teaching, there are two levels of learning. There is the literacy learning and the skills learning. And in the classroom, literacy is the key kind of education or learning, where the child is taught all the literacy skills. But at home, every parent is a graduate and can teach a child, especially on matters of life skills. And life skills has not much to do with the books and homeworks. It is through observation, demonstrations, and trainings. You know, training is what I am telling you, I will watch on you doing it. And in parenting, a child does not only need education. Lest you may feed the child with that education and lose social skills and also lose their spirituality and even their hygiene. Many are the things that we teach. It's all around a holistic kind of a learning. But you see, in school, we deal only with one part of learning, and that is in literacy skills.
Nice.
But in other learnings, social skills, hygiene, health skills, economic skills, training this child to be a man and a woman of integrity, transparent, faithful, hardworking. These are the things that I am saying when the teacher is the parent.
Yes.
Teach well your child on literacy skills,
Yes.
and at home teach the life skills that will help this child to be all-rounded holistically. Yeah.
That's a good way to start the show.
Yes.
By the way, we are live on Facebook and YouTube, HGC Heroes of Faith, Waithaka. On our social platforms, on Facebook and on YouTube as well. As we are soon coming to TikTok. So stay tuned. Today, Pastor, I want us to talk about peer pressure and technology. It's a topic that sometimes when the young generation talk about it, it becomes out of place, and sometimes you might find that there is some difficulties when young people are talking about this. What do you have to say about peer pressure?
Well, when we talk of peer pressure, this is a stage. It is so common in the human developmental stages. Yes. The peer pressure plays a bigger role, especially in teenhood. That is from age 12 turning 13, going all the way to 19 and probably to 2021 years. And you see, the peer pressure, it is part of it can be a positive one or a negative one.
Yes.
And it comes with the kind of the choice the one may make, especially on who to become your close friend, and whom to associate with. And you know the Bible says that bad company corrupts good morals. There are times when the role of the parent in this teenage life, and parenting, as well as looking at the changing world. Yes. The role of the parent is much of advising and influencing. You have a role to influence your children, yes, so that they may build trust around you than an outsider. Sure. Because when the peer pressure destroys our teenagers, it is when through the peer pressure the influence is negative. Yes. And as a parent, you are an advisor. You are supposed to be advising, not denying the child a moment, or the teenager a moment to be with his peers. Yes. But teaching that young man or young lady who they should look, what values they should look at in their associates, the people they are going to associate with. Times we tend to be more intimidative to the teenagers, using your parental authority that I am the one who says in this house, I don't want to see you with who so and so. And when you are asserting that to the teenager is asking, why? Give me the reason why I should not associate with so-and-so. And you know, many parents, they tend to become emotional. They are overtaken by anger, threatening, I can smash you, I can, what I will do to you, you live to regret. You cannot threaten a teenager. You need to dialogue. You need to sit and do a diagnosis or a dissection of the character that is good for you, for him or for her. What are the things to indicate us that this cannot be the right company? And warning gently on the consequences of making the wrong choice. Now that is one thing.
Yes.
In a digital world, we see that now in the social media, everything is there, good or bad.
Yes.
And you see, to the teenage, they want to explore. This is the age of learning and discovering new things away from their common environment. And the parent has a bigger role on advising our young people on negative media influences and positive media influences. On negative, it's that which will have some repercussions in their lives. They will start saying, if I did not engage myself in this or team up with this kind of people, I would have realized my good dream. You know, those are negative influences through the media. Yes. But there are also positive influences through the media by which a young man or a young woman can start to realize that their dreams are workable and attainable. They can be reading some writings. They can be listening to some stories about different people. And especially their mentors, the people whom they want to imitate in life. Yes. Sometimes we usually engage it in a casual way. This is not a lesson. Yes. But through friendship with your child, the child can tell you what is their aspirations. What is it they feel they want to know and learn in this world. You can be able to point to them. If you turn to this kind of a media page, you will learn on this. If you can Google on this and this, you can learn a lot. And again, we allow the children also to share their experiences on the media. At times you find that a parent may give a warning, let me not see you on those media platforms doing anything. I want to put my eyes on what you are doing. And you see, you are trying to police.
Yes.
And this generation is wise. Wiser like serpents. As Jesus said, be wise like serpents. Yes. I tell you, I may think I'm very wise to my teenager children. Yes. But they are wiser than me. True. I may tend to feel like I don't want to tell them about some things. But you see, them they know. They know it without me telling them. Yes. So this is an influence. Yes. That parents need to walk cautiously. Go about it cautiously. Yes. Rest, they end up falling astray. Yes.
So what do you have to say on the parenthood in terms of excuse me, in terms of a parent who has taken their teens either cell phone or machine, and they have put a parental guidance that every time that person tries to either download something or watch something, it notifies the parent.
That one, I would not advocate so much on that. Yes. But there is an age that is, the parents should do that. Mm-hmm. You see, the age of learning, early learning, mm-hmm. This age from, let's say the school-going age from primary, yes. all the way to the junior secondary, they need a parental guide in what they are running and yes. picking. Mm-hmm. And in such a scenario, the parents can put those controls yes. and alerts so that they can be able to know, because that is the age that one is running mm-hmm. so many things. And if you allow every kind of learning, they may end up being spoiled and their worldview may be changed. Yes. And you know, when somebody has developed a different in a worldview, to correct it will cost the divine interventions. But from, let's say, the age of 13, when we start now talking with our young people, yes. we should give them also time, and if they are good friends, let them tell us the negative things they have learned, yes. so that we may ask them, how do you view that? Okay. Or you can be the one to provoke that. Yeah, tell them about their peers are drinking, so and so is drinking. How do you see that? Do you see that person like a hero? Mm-hmm. You hear their comments, you run from their comments, mm-hmm. whether they are also admiring to go in the same way. Mm-hmm. Tell them, let them talk about the evils they have seen. Yes. And even sometimes they might have fallen into one or two. We need it sometimes to allow them tell us what they feel about it. You realize that as they talk, they are gaining, as you talk to them, mm-hmm. and allowing them to share what is within them, mm-hmm. What they have gone through, negative and positive. Mm-hmm. You are building wisdom and understanding True. Into them, and what they will end up becoming, they will become good judges of life. Their decisions will be great decisions. Mm-hmm. They will not incline towards the evil. Mm-hmm. They will continue to choose what is right and to shun what is evil. Mm-hmm. We need to let them be exposed to this world, both the good one and the evil one, mm-hmm. so that they can draw judgments. And you can teach them by also discussing with them times what they have seen, what they know about their friends, mm-hmm. What the negatives they are doing and positive, and let us be genuine to ask them, to you, would you like to do the same? Mm-hmm. If it is negative, would you like to imitate that which is positive? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there we stand to hold their hands, helping them to make wise decisions in life.
So it's a matter of dialogue, and
yes.
It's not a matter of dictation.
Yes.
And Percy, what are some of the realistic matters, probably those which are positive and which are negative? What are some of the, what can we call a reality? Yes, we've given this young person a chance. Yeah. They have talked, and from what you can hear, you're in a position to see there is the positive or there is a good side of what they are experiencing or what they are interacting with, and there is a negative side. As a parent, how do you encourage the positives? And how do you discourage the negatives?
That one, I would say it calls for wisdom on the side of parents.
Yes.
As you have said, the difference, what is the reality? Reality, it's not one-sided or facing one direction. Reality is being exposed to the full both sides, good, evil, right, wrong. That is what we call reality. Even when we talk about the world which we live in, we say this is the real. We talk of reality in looking at it from this world perspective. But when we look at the spiritual perspective, we see the ideal. The ideal is spiritual. The reality, the real is in the physical, in the natural sense.
Yes.
Because when we talk of the spiritual, we see a perfect world, a perfect human being. But in reality, men are full of weaknesses. Yes. So when we are helping our children in this changing world, let them know the evil and let them see they know the good. Nice. Research as a parent and get to know what would you say the negative things about drugs, the negative effects of alcohol. Times you may not have a lot to teach by books, but by reality, what we are seeing around us. You can take a walk with your teenage children to maybe a rehabilitation center, that they may hear the story of the people who are fallen into addiction. They hear what the wrong thing they have learned from what they did. Times if we are given a time to walk into prison or to have a prison visit, let's go with our children. They can also see and they can also learn that there is some consequences if you behave in a manner that will be deemed to be a crime by the rules of the land. You will be the regrets that goes together with that punishment. Again, let's go also for positive trips. We can visit her. And one of the places that parents tend to avoid, today's parents, and I would encourage them, it is the church and the Sunday school. Yes. Sunday school and programs for the youths and teenagers. We should encourage our young people to participate, because in it also they will see the positive things about the psyche, the life, the vibrancy that is there in positive expression of our spirituality. They will get there, they will express themselves, they gain a spiritual satisfaction. Let's also go to the business arenas. We see, we go with our children to build integrity and hard work. Let's take them to a success story where somebody will share, give somebody a room to tell us how they began, what were the challenges, and especially the young people, because they are those who are successful and they are very hardworking. Let's go to those who are successful academically, and they tell us what the price they have paid in their learning, what they have sacrificed, what have they avoided.
The journey they have walked.
Yes, that one, you know, those are some of the walks. And many a times I usually tell parents, these graduations when they are happening, especially academic graduations and celebrations, we should be going there with our children. Leave not your child in a graduation ceremony. My mom chanced to take me to a graduation ceremony of a young man by then, back in 1979. A young man who graduated from Nairobi University.
Yes.
The whole village was going to celebrate this young man.
They traveled.
Yes. And my mom chanced to call me to go. And when I was there, seeing all the joyous mood, eating, celebration, stories about, I listened to this young man telling us how he began it from nursery all the way to high school, to in his A level, going to university. I listened to the beautiful story. And looking at this young man came from a poor family. I purposed in my heart. And I chanced to tell my mom. I told my mom by then that when I grow up, I will also bring a degree.
Yes.
And do you know, it came to pass.
Automatically.
I pushed hard from what I heard from that young man.
Yes.
I went through the education until I got the degree.
Yes.
Graduated in the university.
Yes.
Like that young man. So I want to say that was good parenting to my mom.
Yes.
When he felt that I will not be a nuisance, I'm the odd one, I'm not invited. But he said, let me go with my child. And that's what we should say. As we talked about the negative parenting,
Yes.
the bad parent.
Yes.
A bad parent is the parent who goes with the kids to a bar, restaurant, while he is enjoying drinks. Those drinks, the kid is there, and you are giving them a soda and chips.
Yes.
But they are not concentrating with their chips.
True.
They are concentrating with this juice that you are telling the kid, you need juice, this is a juice for the adults. You see, you are mentoring wrongly this child, because this child is wishing. And I wish by the time I'll be at the age of my dad, I will be taking that juice.
True.
And you see, you take it, you end up falling into addiction, you are rehabilitated, and your child is also desiring that age to fall into the same path.
Wow.
A smoker, why should you smoke before your children? Will you have moral rights to tell an authority to tell your child smoking is not right?
Not at all.
You will be mad at them when you see them smoke, but they will ask you, they will tell you you are the one who taught us these things. So parents ought not to manifest the weakness and not to parent in the wrong side, because it will come to hit back. You know, at the age of teenage, I call it the age of independence. And they know, if you ask them what is their independence, are the things that they have decided to do, but you have deterred them because they are not of age.
Wow.
So if those things are negative, yes, they will start now fighting to go and do it.
Yes.
So we are talking about when we want to influence them positively, and also so that even in the media, when they get there, they will go for that which will help them.
True.
Let's have a walk with them. Let's be involving them. We shared something that it is good to have times of discussions with the family.
Yes.
I think families need to sit down, and the parents, they tell their children about their past struggles, where they have come from, what sacrifices they have laid down, the virtues they embraced to succeed up to where they are. And to this young generation that is now looking for independence, we need to share with them what made us to survive our teenhood.
Percy, I will need you to hold that thought.
Yeah.
And that is where we will start from on our next episode.
Yes.
Definitely, this has been the Side Talk. My name is Julius Momo. Been moderating this for the last couple of minutes. A little bit under the weather, but the show must go on. Definitely, as a parent, I know you're getting some points. And as we are saying, if you have a question, you can always inbox us. And we'll definitely get back to you on the same. And we'll give you feedback on our next episode. Thank you for watching. It's a good